quick review today. I only had I traded one name 4 different times, and it was MYL. And this wasn't on my pre-market watch list, which has been where I've been making most of my money, but this started hitting a scanner on high volume. Now, this hit the scanner actually before news came out. I was actually in this on a 5-minute setup that we go over with our members, and that 5-minute setup was right here on the break of this second bar with the stop at the low of the bar, little inside bar setup based on the volume. All right, and it did have news out yesterday just before the close, and then we were basically selling into the rip. Now in the afternoon I got long again, and there was actually a perfect chance when JS Trader put the news in the room. A lot of times these stocks that have this great news out will pop up and then immediately pull back to where it started. And anytime you play the news, you're always long versus the initial move. So it doesn't matter if you're buying up here. Now you could put a stop higher, but technically you should be long versus the initial move. And sometimes I will put a stop higher depending on the play. But I did play this pullback, played the pop, and then I played it twice in the morning. So I played it twice in the morning. I played it again. After it popped, we were selling at 63. After the pop, when it started pulling back in, we got long on this bar, was selling again into the highs, and then buying one last time, which was right here on this bar. This was our setup right here with a stop here, and selling into this move right here. So that's all I traded today. I just did 4 trades on this. I didn't see anything else. There was actually a buy cycle setup that we teach in our trading course that I did call for members. Going towards the close for a $70 test, and it was basically this right here, playing the break of this pivot high, and then selling into here. And it doesn't seem like much, but this is a move from 69.11 to 70.21. So there was plenty of time to get a little profit on this break, and you could have used this little stop right here, 68.79. on the move up. And I didn't take this, but I did give it to the room, and I told them what I'd do and kind of walked them through the trade, and some of them took it. And the reason I didn't take it is just based on what the market was doing. The market was just all over the place today. I mean, some pretty big swings to the downside on the SPY. You had a move right here from 208 all the way down to 207. All right, you had which doesn't seem like much, but 208 to 207 is about a 10-point move on the E-minis. Another sell-off here, then from 207 to 208.40, right? So another big swing in the market. So based on that, I did not really touch the keys too much because the market was just all over the place. So I felt like it was going to be safer to sit on my hands, which is what it seemed to be safer doing, and just wait for news. So if we get any intraday news, I would have been willing to trade, but we didn't really get anything, and again, it was just very, very quiet in the market overall. But we do have earnings coming up, so I'm expecting things to get really active, and hopefully we'll keep the streak alive. Again, 12 for 12 this week, but it's not like that every week, so don't come in expecting us not to miss a trade. Typically, you can even have a red day during the week. That's okay as long as you're green the other 4 days. That's the goal, is to be green. Goal is to be green 5 out of 5, but I'm okay with being green 4 out of 5. And again, the goal is, even when you're not trading at your best, you're trading poorly, that could just be because things are choppy or you're just picking the wrong stocks. The goal is that you should still be green on the week when you're trading poorly. And then when you're on fire, I would consider 12 for 12 on fire. I think most people would. You're killing it, and that's what's happening right now. So hopefully you guys will sign up, and we'll see you in the chat room tomorrow morning. If you have any questions, you can email me, Kavan@tradewithkavan.com. Everybody have a good night.